Here we are. Let's do some working out. Let's get that blood flowing. Let's get that heart pumping. Let's get that ShayLoss on. All right, so I'm in charge of today's ShayLoss, and Logan did a great job on the ladders or suicides. I was looking at the comments, and holy crap, you guys. Whether you call them ladders or suicides, doesn't matter. Like, half of the comments like, we call those suicides, not ladders, Logan, you idiot.
Exactly.
Just work out. Okay, so anyways, here is today's workout. Here it is. I did it. Okay, here. I'm done.
Nope, you gotta wrap them out.
Oh wait, what? Okay, so here's what we're talking about when I talked about doing your workout on paper before you do it. Just like the suicides and the ladders, I just made up exercises here. Okay, so we're gonna show you what these are. I have 6 exercises, 4 sets each, and that's the goal, is to just, I have a pen and I'm gonna fulfill all of these sets. So here's what we got. We got push jacks, we got ab tries, skull crushers, ab twisters, dips, and after I do all these, I'm gonna run 5 miles on the treadmill. A lot of you guys have been asking whether it's good to lift before you run or run before you lift. My personal preference, I like to lift first and then run, because then as I'm running, I feel all my muscles are already tight from lifting, and it just feels like it just makes them all like tighter and like sucks everything in and just makes it toned. So I always like to lift first and then run, because I think if you run first, then when you're kind of lifting, you're tired. And then when you're running after you lift, you're just, you know, it's kind of like an easy, I don't know. I lift first, then run. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all of these are like muscle exercises, and then to finish off my workout, I'm going to run 5 miles, okay? So let's show you exactly what these are. Let's go. Okay, so before I get my workout on, I like to do a little warm-up. So if you have a treadmill, a great way to do that is just to walk for 10 minutes. I have it on a 10% incline at 3.6 miles an hour. Not trying to kill it, just like get the blood flowing, get a little sweat going, and we're ready to do our workout. Because you know, it's like, that first set of a workout is like tough. So it's good to warm yourself up. So if you don't have a treadmill, maybe take a little jog around the block, something to get a little sweat on, get your blood flowing, feel your heart pumping. Starting to feel like the endorphins starting to kick in. Nice and easy, 10% incline at 3.6 miles an hour. Now let's do these 5 sets of exercises. Okay, so the first chore on our to-do list is what I call push jacks. I've showed you guys this workout before. It's the toughest of all of these because it works your muscles and your heart gets pumping like crazy. So basically what these are is push-ups and jumping jacks, kind of like burpees. So let me show you. So we actually showed this workout in one of our first ShayLoss videos. Basically what it is, 1 push-up, 1 jumping jack. 2 push-ups, 2 jumping jacks. 3 push-ups, 3 jumping jacks, and it gets your heart beating fast, which works your cardiovascular and muscles because you're doing push-ups and your shoulders and your legs. This is a great all-around, all-body workout. And I hate them because by the end, I'm like, I'm going to do 4 sets of these of 10, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. No!
Molly, come here. What was that?
Beware of attacking dogs. Okay, if these are too hard for you, a very good modified way to do these is just to go on your knees, push up on your knees, get up, 1. You don't even have to jump. Down on your knees, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Just that act of getting up and down, using your shoulders, doing your things, that'll be a really good workout if you're just getting started. So that's a good modified version. So I'm going to do 4 sets of those. Okay, I'm calling this workout ab tries. I don't know what they're called, just workout, you know, ab tries. So here's what they are. You got a barbell, laying on a bench, get a good comfortable position, pretty close grip. I'm going all the way back, stretching out my stomach, my abs, my obliques, and my triceps. Coming back up. 1. Make sure you control it. And pull your belly button into the spine of your back. Keep your stomach flat. You can really feel that in your abs, your obliques, and your triceps. I'm going to try to do 12 to 15 of these because I have light weight. So I'm just doing more reps, lighter weight, to try to build tonnage. That's a tonnage term. Tonnage, not building bulk, but toning up those muscles. So 12 to 15 of these. And these I feel like that's why I'm calling them ab tries, because they work my abs and my tries. Okay, next workout, I'm calling them skull crushers. I think those might be called skull crushers. like I said, it doesn't matter what the terms are. Basically, just grabbing a 45, going behind the head. This is going to work triceps. Trying to keep my elbows in to really isolate those triceps. Going straight up. I'm going to try to do, once again, 12 to 15 of these. Flexing it at the top, trying to isolate those triceps. And get 12 to 15 of these babies. Keep your back straight. Try not to arch your back when you bring the weight back so it doesn't hurt your back. Keep your back straight. If I mentioned keeping your back straight, 12 to 15 of those. Oh, you can really feel them in the triceps. Okay, next exercise I'm calling ab twisters. Now, one of the most universally known ways to know that you're in shape is if you have a six-pack, which I never really totally had. And I've kind of like told myself, I'm like, well, I got all this stretch marks and extra skin because I weighed 280 pounds. And I've kind of like told myself, like, I probably won't ever have a six-pack, but at least I'll be in really good shape. But no! I'm not going to accept that fact. No, I can do it. So that is actually one of my major fitness goals, my next step in my fitness goals. After this 5-week challenge, I'm not done. We're going to do like a Brogist brothers working out in August, and I'm going to keep going. So ShayLoss is going to be in perpetual motion until I have a six-pack. And one of the major ways to do that is just by doing abs and cardio. So what's this workout I'm calling ab twisters. I'm going to get in this bench. I'm putting my feet underneath these little majiggers. I'm getting my butt in this little crease right here so we're going to have some good support. I'm going to lean back, kind of like this at a 45. Grab these and just twist them. I'm going to do 50 of these. Focusing on flexing my abs. This works your arms, your back, and your stomach, baby. Ab twisters. Mark my words. I'm going to have a six-pack by September. I'm thinking. That's my plan. Hold me to it. I'm going to do it. No excuses. You watch. I'll show you. I'll show you. You don't believe in me? Well, watch. I'll prove you wrong. Okay, next exercise, good old-fashioned dips. If you don't have a dip bar, you can use a chair. Really good for your triceps, chest, and shoulder. So I'm going to show you 3 different versions that you can do on these that you can modify. The first one, just with your feet on the ground, your hands on the chair, you're going to come down to a 90-degree angle so that your triceps are flat at a 90-degree angle. Up, 2, 3, 4. Try to get 12 to 15 of those, and at the top you can like flex your triceps. You can really feel it right there. Feel it in your pecs and your triceps. If you want to get a little bit harder, you grab another chair, put your feet up on the chair. Be careful, don't fall and break something. Down, 1, 2, 3. This adds a little bit more weight. You can feel more intensity. If you want to go crazy, you can grab your weight that you did your skull crushers with, set them on your lap. Make sure your chair is sturdy because you don't want to fall. I'm kind of nervous, actually. Princess Star, am I doing this right? Will you come spot me, bro? I need your spot on this. I need you to give me a cheer. Put weight on there. It's going to add more weight. 1, thanks, 2, 3, 4. That makes it really intense. Be careful with the weight as you get off. Okay, so I'm going to do 12 to 15 of those. And that's all my workouts. So as I do them, I have my little pen. I just write in. So on my push jacks, I'm going to do 20 ab tries, 12 to 15, and then you just mark each one. Skull crushers, and they fill these out. And I don't stop working out until all of these are filled out. This is my list. I have to fulfill my chore sheet or I will get grounded. Okay? So that's my workout today. Huge tip, drink water. I like to get a gallon jug and just chug it through each of the workouts. Water is your life vein, people. That's it. And then when I'm done with all of these, I'm going to go 5 miles on this baby. Here we go. ShayLoss.
My motivation is the future, where I can be in 5 weeks' time compared to where I was before. My motivation is be able to meet Shay at the end of the 5-week challenge at VidCon and be able to say, I did it. I did the 5-week challenge and I'm a better person now because of it.
What motivates me is I just don't want to feel good. I want to feel good about me.
What motivates me would have to be looking at myself every day and thinking, you are going to look 100% better, you are going to feel 100% better, and you're going to be able to have the confidence to experience life 100% better.